Inshallah, we'll go ahead and start. So we'll study ayah number 35 of Surah Al-Baqarah today, inshallah. And the ayah is a continuation of the story of Adam alayhi salam. The ayah starts with وَقُلْنَا يَا آدَمُ اسْكُنْ أَنْتَ وَزَوْجُكَ الْجَنَّةَ. And there is a further description. So, as a simple translation, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says in this ayah, وَقُلْنَا, and we said. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said, and he said to Adam alayhi salam, Ya Adam, so he is addressing one person, Adam alayhi salam. And the word after that, uskun. Uskun means reside or dwell or live. Okay? Live, you, anta means you. So you go and live or reside, wazawjuka, and your wife or your spouse. Al-jannata, in the paradise. So here the interesting thing is, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is not addressing his wife. He is addressing only Adam alayhi salam. And he is telling that you go and live in the Jannah and take your wife with you. Okay? Wakula, and both of you eat. And we will look in the grammar of this thing. Kula means two of you. Both of you eat. Minha, from it. From whatever is in the paradise, in the Jannah. Raghadan means freely. Abundance, plenty, without any restriction. Number two, haythu shi'tuma, wherever you want to you feel like eating, you go and eat there. So no restriction of how much you like to eat, and wherever, everywhere there is food to eat, you eat that. Okay? But one condition, okay? Wala taqraba, and do not get close to. And again here we look at the grammar. Taqraba is used for two people. Okay? Both of you do not come close to hadhihi shajara. So hadhihi is used to point something. So there is maybe the tree somewhere which Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala pointed to them. Do not go close to that tree. Okay? Fatakuna minaz zalimin, or you will become among those who do wrong. So the restriction is that do not go close to tree. Okay? And we will look into more details into this thing. Okay? So with that, let's start with the meaning. The first word is waqulna. And waqulna, so the word is from root letters are qaf, waw and lam, and this we have seen many times, means to say. Okay? And from the rule of the grammar, if we have three letters, fa, and lam, which means to do, and the word fa'alna is used for us in the past tense. We did. It's a plural, first person and the past tense. If you want to say we did something, we will use the grammar fa'alna. We put na at the end of the three letters and it becomes we, a plural, and the past tense, we did. Okay? So if you apply the same grammar here, this will become qawalna. Okay, just replace one for one, the fa'ala with the qaf wa lam. So this will become qawalna. Okay? First of all, the meaning will be we said here. Plural, first person plural and past tense. We said. Now, the waw in this word is a weak letter, and if fatha doesn't match, so this waw drops out, but it transfers its sounds on the qaf. So this will become qulna. Qulna means we said here. Also notice that, as I said, the word is used for plural, we, which means if we are using for us, it is many people are saying something. Many people said something plural. But here, the word is used by Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala as a plural. And this is called the royal language. In royal language, a king does not say that I want to do this thing. He says we want to do something. Okay? If you have seen some old scripts where kings talk, they don't talk I do something. They say we do something. They don't say I like something. They say we like something. So this is a show and display of authority and power. So that also is applicable to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Because Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is the ultimate power and the king. So He uses for Himself the plural. But it means there is only one God, one Allah. So the meaning we said means Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said, وَقُلْنَا, and we said. Then the word after that is ya. Ya is a harf nada, which means you call someone, you address someone with this word. It means O. Ya means O. Okay? Means you say ya akhi, it means O my brother. Okay? And the word after that is Damu. Ya Adamu, and this is the name Adam. Okay. So Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is addressing Adam alayhi salam by saying Ya Adamu, O Adam. Okay, by the name of the individual person here, addressing him by his name. Okay. And when you write down, this can also be written the way it is written in the Quran. This is just two different ways of writing. This is okay, and this is the same way of writing that. Okay. Ya Adamu, O Adam. Okay. And because there is a alif before this hamza, alif will carry a mad on it. Okay. So this will become Ya Adamu. O Adam or O Adam. Okay. Okay. So let's continue. Next word starts with these three letters: Sheen, Kaf, Noon. This means to reside or to live. Sakana means to reside somewhere, to live somewhere, or to dwell somewhere. Okay? And the command from this is uskun. Uskun means you are issuing a command by saying that reside. This is a command. So Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is ordering Adam alayhi salam, reside somewhere, go and live somewhere. Uskun, when you say to one person, uskun means live, reside, stay. Okay?
Is this sakana is from the same as sakina? Same
Yes,
word?
because sakina or sukun Because when you go and reside, go back to your home, you find sukoon, right?
Right.
So the meanings are from the same context.
Sukunat and miskin.
Sukunat means place of residence. Sakin is a person who lives somewhere. Okay? So they are very close because the peace or sukoon comes when you are back to your home. Okay? So sakana means to reside and live. Okay, here in this case. So uskun, so here Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says, we said to Adam, we have sent a command to Adam, live, reside. Okay? One person. Okay? So this means reside. Go and stay somewhere. Okay? Then, after that, are two words, let's look at them. First word is anta. Anta means you, and it is used for one person. Okay? Anta. And then there is another, this is a pronoun, and there is another pronoun, ka, which also means you. And this is singular also, one person. Anta and ka, both are pronoun, both means you, but they are used differently. Okay? Anta is called detached pronoun, and ka is called attached pronoun, which means detached means when anta comes, it comes before the sentence and it comes by itself. Okay? When ka comes, it comes after the word and it attaches to the word. Okay? And we'll look here there. So this is called detached, and this is called attached.
And they both are from male.
Yes, both are from male. Okay? And detached is called munfasil. And this is called muttasil. Muttasil. Munfasil means separated, that has a fast line in it. Separation. And muttasil is something which is attached. Attached and detached. And actually the example of both of these are right here. Okay, that's the reason I brought it here. Okay. So the word zawjun is used for a spouse. The word zawjun is used for a spouse. Okay. Now if it is husband, the zawjun is wife. If it is wife, the zawjun is husband. In this case, Adam is husband, so this word is for the wife. Okay? So this is wife. Okay? Now let's see if we can make a relationship between these two words. Zawjun means wife, and ka means, ka means you. Okay? Ka means you. These are two separate words. Wife and you. Okay? Now remember that we have been learning the rule that if you have two words, Abdun and Allahu, Abdun means slaves, Allahu is the name. If you establish a relationship, you put an off in between, right? Okay. In English. So it becomes a sentence, slave of Allah. In Arabic, all you do is you remove one dhamma from there and change this to a kasra. So this becomes Abdullah. Okay. So by doing this, puts the word of in between. Slave of Allah. When we have these two words which are separate, you and wife, okay? If I want to make a relationship between these two, okay? If I put in English, it will be wife of you, right? Just like putting a of there. Wife of you means your wife. A proper word in English, instead of saying wife of you, you say your wife, right? So now, by combining these two, the rule is that you take the first word, zawju, and you combine with the second word, zawjuka. You just remove one dhamma from here. Zawjun will become zawju. Ka will remain ka, it will not change. Pronouns don't change. So the meaning will be wife of you, which is your wife. So by combining, you notice that you change into your. You change into your. And it became attached. It came after the word. It became attached. That's what we say. Okay. Anta is detached. Anta is before that. Okay. So zawjuka, your wife. So the meaning here is you go and live. You and your wife.
Would attach ka, will it always turn into your eventually?
Because the relationship. Okay. So Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says, وَقُلْنَا, and we said, Ya Adamu, O Adam, uskun is for one person. You live. Okay. And then after that, anta wa zawjuka, you and your wife. Okay. And then the next word is al-jannata, in the paradise.
What's the plural of uskun?
Uskunu. Yeah. So, fa'ala, fa'alu. Okay. So that's what I was noticing, that here Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is addressing only one person.
And at the bottom he's...
And but both of them are going to live there. So why?
And at the bottom he's addressing both, fatakuna.
Many other places also. Yeah. Okay. But there he is addressing one person, Adam alayhi salam. And he's telling him, you go and live. Okay. But because he's addressing by name, he did not say, Ya Adamu wa zawjik, on your wife.
Yeah.
Go and live. He didn't say that. That means he was not addressing his wife. He's addressing Adam alayhi salam. You, by name of one person only, and one person living there. One person, uskun is one person. You go and live in the paradise. And then when the sentence continues, he is being instructed that you take your wife with you.
Right. And wife will follow you.
Wife will follow you, or you take her with you, which means Allah is not talking to the wife. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is addressing only Adam alayhi salam. Okay? Where? Al-Jannata, in the paradise. Okay? So this is simple.
Also, the Jawaz also, the only word Jawaz means pair, right?
That's what I explained to you. Zawj means pair, and it is a spouse in this case. It is a pair if you're talking about a pair of two trees or two fruits.
Right.
Okay, that also means a pair. But in the relationship, it means the spouse. Okay, and it could be spouse if you're talking about husband. The wife is the spouse. If you're talking about the wife, husband is the spouse. Okay, but in this case, Adam alayhi salam being husband, The other person is his wife. Okay? So this is up to this Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala instructed them to live in the paradise. Okay? Now